Yes, fellas, cool as a billabong winter. Kind of on a pelican, say g'day. Gonna wanna sit at your evening table. Yes, fellas, good fellas every day. Hey, we've had a bit of bad luck, or just a little of your TLC. Yes, fellas, don't ever forget a paper. Take us to your heart, then the record will be. Yes, fellas, lovable as a koala, jumping like a joey in a paddock of hay. None of old fellas living here for ages, walking this country every day. Hey, we've had a little bad luck, or just a little of your TLC. Yes, fellas, don't ever forget a paper. Take us to your heart, then the record will be. Hey.
There's a hillside near our farm where wombats live. They make deep holes, which generally keep them safe. One summer we had a bushfire, probably started by careless campers. The fire spread quickly through bush and grasslands. After it burnt out, the fire left a lot of damage. Under a fallen tree, we found a small, cold animal. It was a baby wombat. Now, wombats are marsupials, which means they keep their babies in a pouch, like those other marsupials, kangaroos. So, how could a baby get lost? Well, sometimes they do, because the pouches face backwards, and so the babies live in the caboose. And if the mother panics and runs very fast, sometimes the baby can fall out. That's what we thought happened here. A mother wombat saw the fire coming and ran as fast as she could back to her burrow. Maybe she didn't even know until too late that her baby fell out and was left behind. That's how we had a baby wombat to look after. We called her Evie. As she grew up, first she had a bag, and then we made a sort of burrow for her, a cat box, inside a dog box. She settled well into her new home, and then we learned that this little animal loved to play. She ran all over the house, exploring every corner until she was exhausted and just wanted her nice warm bag to sleep in. She was innocent and affectionate in her way, accepting naturally all that was done for her. A few weeks later, we went out and picked up another orphan. He also had somehow lost his mother. He wasn't a wombat, but an eastern grey kangaroo, weighing around 700 grams, or under 2 pounds, and maybe just 2 months old. He was shy and frightened at first, but after a few weeks he came to know us and peered around at his new home. He came to like a warm bath and being dried in the sun. His name came naturally. He was a sandy colour, and on his left hand he had just 3 claws, not 5. So he became Sandy. Sandy 3 Claws. Sandy was a good little roo, and loved his bottle of special marsupial milk. Then he loved being cleaned up in his bag, just as his mother would do in his pouch. And afterwards he watched his world. Evie, the baby wombat, had her box next to Sandy's. They met and touched noses. Each was interested in the other. I think each wanted a special friend. Sandy watched and pondered. And then, one morning a car arrived. Someone was at the door, and Sandy smelt kangaroo. It was another orphan Joey. She was a girl. We named her Sparrow. She definitely wanted to get to know Sandy 3 Claws, but I guess kangaroos are very sociable animals. When they grew a bit, they played together, kangaroo style. When Sandy was too rough, Sparrow hopped away, and Sandy had to say, "Come on, we're still friends." So they had races together with their human, and sometimes they crashed. But they were always friends together again by bedtime. And sometimes they were friends with Evie too. Evie was happy as long as she received cuddles for comfort. And she discovered the apron pocket. She decided it suited her just fine. And so time passed. Evie played more and more. She discovered new games to play with humans, jumping games with little bites. It was all part of her instincts.
Eat when we're hungry, go without if we have to, run when we're frightened, sleep when we're tired, search when we're lonely for another to be with. Animal instincts every time. Hide when we're nervous, withdraw to the shadows. Our radar is open, alert to the signs. Stay when we're welcome, when we're feeling accepted. Animal instincts every time. Crash at your party, intrude on your sleeping, jump at the clothing out there on the line, creep in the kitchen, steal what you're eating. Animal instincts every time. Trust when we sense it, go with our feelings, fight when we have to, defend what is mine, forgive and forget then, we start quickly over. Animal instincts every time. If when we love you, snuggling closer, there'll be other encounters and hills to climb. Let's capture this moment and hold it forever with our animal instincts every time. With our animal instincts every time.
And of course, after playing, Evie was just plumb tuckered out.